Hellboy film. The Nazis construct a dimensional gateway off the coast of Scotland in 1944 with the aid of the Russian mystic Grigory Rasputin, with the goal of releasing the Ogdru Jihad to help them fight the Allies. With the assistance of his followers, Ilse von Hauptstein and Obersturmbannführer Karl Ruprecht Kronen, Rasputin unlocks the doorway. Under the leadership of a young scientist called Trevor Brutenholm, an Allied team smashes the gateway, colloquially known as Broom. Hauptstein and Kronen manage to flee as the German crew is wiped out and the gateway is destroyed, absorbing Rasputin in the process. A baby demon with a right hand made of stone has entered the portal, and the Allied team names him Hellboy and adopts him. 60 years later, the perpetually young Kronen and Hauptstein bring Rasputin back to life. At the request of Brutenholm, FBI agent John Myers is moved to the Bureau for Paranormal Research and Defense, BPRD, where he meets the adult Hellboy and a telepathic, amphibious humanoid named Abe Sapien. Hellboy is dispatched to investigate an event at a museum and encounters a monster known as Samael. After beating it, Hellboy pays a visit to former BPRD member Liz Sherman, who has committed herself to a mental facility owing to her unpredictable pyrokinetic talents. Rasputin has given Samael with the capacity to reincarnate and split his essence, forcing 2 of the creature's eggs to hatch and grow each time one dies, according to Abe. Abe also discovers Hellboy, Abe, and many FBI agents head down to kill the eggs after concluding they are in the sewer. While searching for the eggs, Abe is hurt, and Kronen murders the majority of the agents. Kronen, whose disfigured body is powered by mechanical pieces, shuts down and pretends to be defeated before being escorted to the agency. Hellboy's irresponsibility irritates FBI Director Tom Manning. Myers takes Liz out for coffee and conversation. Hellboy, envious, follows them discreetly, leaving the bureau unattended. Kronen comes to life again, and Rasputin arrives at the agency, challenging Brutenholm. Rasputin shows him a future vision in which Hellboy is the agent who will destroy the planet. Brutenholm, on the other hand, informs Rasputin that Hellboy will always be his hero son. Rasputin, who admires Brutenholm for rearing Hellboy, orders a speedy death by Kronen. Brutenholm dies with a rosary in his hand. Manning assumes command of the BPRD and discovers Rasputin's mausoleum in an ancient cemetery outside of Moscow, Russia. Manning and Hellboy lead a squad inside the tomb, but they quickly become split. Hellboy and Manning discover and slay Kronen in his lair. At Samael's new nest, Hellboy reunites with Liz and Myers, but the monsters overpower them. Liz utilizes her pyrokinetic abilities to burn the monsters and their eggs. Rasputin and Hauptstein capture Hellboy, Liz, and Myers after they lose consciousness. Rasputin extracts Liz's spirit from her body and instructs Hellboy to free the Ogdru Jihad in exchange for her soul. Hellboy reawakens his real strength as Anungun Rama, regrowing his horns and revealing a blazing crown between them. He starts releasing Ogdru Jihad. Myers breaks free from his chains, subdues Hauptstein, and throws Brutenholm's rosary to Hellboy, reminding him that he may reject his fate. Hellboy rips off his horns, reseals the Ogdru Jihad, and destroys Rasputin by stabbing him with one of his broken-off horns. Remembering his true self and what Brutenholm raised him to be, Rasputin, on the other hand, has been possessed by the behemoth, an Ogdru Jihad offspring that breaks out of his body, grows to monstrous size, and destroys him and Hauptstein. Hellboy lets himself be devoured by the beast before detonating a belt of hand grenades and destroying it from within. Liz is awakened when he whispers something into her ear. As she inquires about the restoration of her soul, Hellboy responds, "Hey, you on the other side, let her go. For her, I'll cross over, and then you'll be sorry." And here we will have reached the end of the video. If you liked the video, give me a like and suggest me a movie you want. Goodbye.